Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Saturday, February 8th, 2025, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're in the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these best bet videos every single day. We're going after 15,000 subscribers. So I'm excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap, yesterday's also a nice 2-in-1 day. Made a video for you guys on the golf course. Trump Doral yesterday, by the way. Nice win there. St. John's plus 3.5 win. Nets plus 7 win. Over 5.5 Pittsburgh and Nashville. It was kind of a frustrating loss because it was like 2-2 with like 7 minutes left in the second period, and we just couldn't get. We only scored one more goal the rest of the game, which is a little annoying. But 2-1, we'll take all day long. I'll take winning days every single day. And we have a big video for you guys today. We have 5 college basketball plays, 1 NBA play, 2 NHL plays. Might review the Blue Monster as well. Still haven't decided on that as I'm recording, by the way. But let's jump into our first play, which we're going to go with Baylor, minus 10.5 versus UCF today. First off, sharp money, heavy on Baylor today. And the public is very much on UCF. Don't really understand why, but that's just what it is. This is, and along with other play that I have for today's video, is a Vegas trap line where it's just the spread's too big to bet UCF. Like if this game was like, I don't know, 6.5 points or so, I would very heavily consider betting on UCF. But the fact that they're saying Baylor's gonna win by 10 or 11 points, to me is just basically trying to get the public to bet UCF because it's a big number. And what's going to end up happening is Baylor's going to win by 16 or 17 points in this game. The reason why Baylor's going to win though, and win comfortably, to say the least, is that they're going to overwhelm UCF with size because UCF essentially plays 4 guards, and if they can dominate on the boards, which Baylor absolutely should be able to, they should be able to win this game easily. Plus, I think Baylor's actually got better guards than UCF, although UCF is playing with 4 guards. Baylor's guards are better. Baylor's at home. They're better coached by Scott Drew. I love Baylor here, minus 10.5 versus UCF. Next, I'm going with Auburn, minus 9.5 versus Florida. This is a Vegas trap line as well. It's too big of a number, and this number is bumped up and up and up throughout the week. Auburn is pretty much unstoppable with everybody healthy, and they're littered with 4th and 5th year guys. They're not going to be overwhelmed by a big game against Florida, which again, Florida, it's a big game. They're also, Auburn's at home, very similar to Baylor. Plus, Bruce Pearl is a better coach than Florida's coach. I love Bruce Pearl as a coach, by the way. He's absolutely fantastic. Auburn with just how good I think Auburn win this game comfortably as well. And again, this game was like 5.5, 6.5 points. I would very heavily consider betting on Florida. However, I think Vegas is laying a trap for all the public bettors. They see 1 versus 8. How could it be a 9.5 point spread? Let's bet Florida, and then Auburn wins by 12. So give me Auburn here, minus 9.5 versus Florida in this game. Next, I'm going with A&M plus 4.5 versus Missouri. Missouri's a flash in the pan. A&M is a lot better. In my opinion, they rebound crazy well. Like one thing about Buzz Williams teams is that they rebound like a motherfucker. And you can see that in this A&M team with Henry Coleman and those boys. I love that you're going to have Wade Taylor. Wade Taylor is not going to be intimidated by the Missouri crowd. And I just don't, listen, I think Missouri is a good team. I think they're obviously going to be a tournament team. However, I think they're slightly overvalued in this game. And I get A&M with 4.5 points. So better, they have the best player. I think they have a better coach. And I think A&M's a better team, and I get 4.5 points. So give me A&M here plus 4.5 versus Missouri in this game. Next, I'm going with one that's scaring the shit out of me, but I love it, is Arkansas plus 5.5 versus Alabama. Since Arkansas smoked Kentucky in Kentucky, they've caught some momentum. And with Cal's, winning that game with Cal's return as 9.5 point dogs is a big, big deal. Arkansas is going to be at home, and they're going to be rocking. And I mean rocking today. Arkansas is getting more comfortable with Cal's system as well. And you can see that just with how they play offense. Defensively, they've been pretty solid, but offensively, they've been disjointed early on this year. They've gotten better and better and better as time has gone on. And the public is all over Alabama. And I mean all over Alabama. And the sharps are in Arkansas. So I'm going to go against the public. I'm going to bet a team that has momentum at home getting 5.5 points. Arkansas plus 5.5. Book that shit. Next, I'm going with Georgia money line versus Mississippi State. Georgia's at home this year, and they have been a covering machine. And I mean a covering machine. this year at home. They're also great defensively. They're good against the under. It's not a bad play, by the way, to go under here. But the biggest thing for me is I think Mississippi State's fraudulent. That's just what I see. I think that they're a good team. And they'll make the tournament for sure. But I don't really see them as a top tier team in the SEC. I think this is a coin flip game, and so does Vegas, by the way. But I think Georgia wins this game outright. They have the momentum. They're playing with house money because no one thought they'd be good this year. And all the pressure on Mississippi State in this game. So give me Georgia here, money line versus Miss State. Next, I'm going with the Pacers, -4 versus the Lake Show. Everyone is going to want to see what it's like with Luka and LeBron on the court today. And I think Luka's making his debut today. And even with that being said, I think it will work. Because LeBron's a smart basketball player and Luka's unbelievable. But whenever there's a new transaction like this that's supposed to shake up the league, there's always a little bit of a purgatory period where they're not as good as they should be and will be, by the way. I think that's going to be today's game. Pacers this line has gone up in the Pacers' direction. And I really don't see them be able to click right away. Plus, defensively, this Lakers team does not play defense. I mean, they just got Mark Williams in a trade. He's athletic. He's very good offensively, but defensively, I mean, he is not a good player. Luka and LeBron are both not good defenders right now, and they trade away their best defender, Max Christie, and Anthony Davis. So it's like I don't really see defensively how they're going to be able to stop anybody. And the Pacers have the size advantage with Siakam and Turner, and Halliburton is still a good player. I mean, he just isn't as good as last year, but I think he'll be able to cook the Lakers today. So I'm taking the Pacers here -4 versus the Lakers. Next, I'm going the over 6.5 Columbus in New York. It's +108. The sharp money's on the over today, and I'm just going to roll with that. Same thing with the under 5.5 in Chicago and St. Louis. The sharp money is heavy on this under right now at +100, so I really like that spot. Now, I might be adding a player or two a little bit later, but we do have 5 members only best bets today. You can use all zdmbets.com/picks. The website is linked in the pinned comment below. And as a member, you get all our members only best bets every single day. It's just profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting, and you get all our free picks too on YouTube. Send you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines, early odds. Those at zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.